In June of last year, I was sitting in a jail cell for a crime I did not commit. I was broke. I had no car. My businesses, my businesses were failing. It was COVID. I was losing my marriage. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't at the house with her and the kids. I ended up having to move back with my mom. But I tell you what, that very first night when I was in that jail cell, I made a decision. Where you at right at this very second? In your car? Is there anything on your passenger seat right now?
Yeah.
What's over there?
My brush and my pick.
Pick your brush up for me.
Yeah.
You picked it up?
Yeah.
Now, when you went to pick that up, let me ask you this. Did you consciously say, okay, let me extend my elbow X amount of degrees and move my arm forward to the exact, let me allocate exactly this much force to flex my fingers, you know what I mean? And let me bend my fingers back around the brush, and then I'm going to lift this brush up exactly this amount of degrees off the ground. And then I'm going to bend my shoulder back in and retract my arm and bend my elbow. No, you didn't. You just made a decision. I'm about to pick the brush up and subconsciously knew how to pick it up, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't even know the names of all the muscles that you just used to pick that shit up off the ground, off the passenger seat, do you? Absolutely not.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Are you consciously saying, oh, let me remember to pump some blood through my heart to all my organs right now, or let me remember to breathe, or you know what I mean? No, you don't. Even when you get a haircut, are you consciously saying, let me make sure my hair is growing? No. So there's a part of us that's inside of every single person that handles all of these tasks. It really handles whatever task, whatever goal you give it. It's there to accomplish the goal. So when you set the goal, I'm going to pick my brush up off of the passenger seat. As small of a goal as that is, there's probably 100,000 things that went on just for you to pick that thing up instantly, right? That you are not even consciously aware of. So we could take those same, think about even football players, you know what I'm saying? The quarterback throw the ball way up. The receiver is looking at the ball. He automatically has to adjust his speed. You know, how fast do I need to move my legs and bend my knees? And you know what I'm saying? None of these are conscious decisions. He just go and catch that bitch. What is that allows us to do these things, right? And it's the subconscious. So now the thing is, now what you can do is you can give your subconscious bigger goals. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just picking up the brush or catching a ball, hey, I own an oceanfront property in Miami, and I'm earning 7 figures a year, right? Now you can give that to your subconscious mind, but you can't just say it and put it in there. The only way to get things into your subconscious mind is to program it, and it has to be programmed through repetition, because on top of the subconscious mind is your conscious mind. That's your rational mind that actually originates thought and originates ideas, and that's really there to protect the subconscious mind, so that way can't nobody just put a random idea into your shit and then you just going on about your day doing something. Anytime you get something in the subconscious mind, it's going to happen. So that's just my little spiel for the day. I don't know if that was a gem for you or not, but
hell yeah.
That
should definitely make sense, man. Definitely puts it in perspective.
I gotta look it up, but it's a Bible verse that says, take every thought captive, which means before you hold on to a negative thought, for example, I can't afford that. I'll never be able to afford that. I can't do that. Or for what, I would love to do that, but X, Y, Z, or I'll do that before this. All those are just thoughts, you know what I'm saying? And they're not, those are realities that you are creating as you speak them. So when you do have thoughts like that, you have to just train yourself. If you want something, never, as soon as you feel like you say, I can't afford it, you catch that bitch, and then you say, oh yeah, that's gonna be mine. I'm about to have that. Yeah, gotta have it. I'm gonna have it. You know what I mean? it fucking works.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not just some magic woo-woo.
That's it. It's facts, man.
Bruh, in June of last year, I was sitting in a jail cell for a crime I did not commit. I was broke. I had no car. My businesses, my businesses were failing. It was COVID. I was losing my marriage. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't at the house with her and the kids. I ended up having to move back with my mom. But I tell you what, that very first night when I was in that jail cell, I made a decision. I said, I would never, ever, 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 ever allow someone else to control my freedom in this capacity. You know, like, why am I here? I'm a law-abiding citizen. Like, I pay taxes. You know, how did I get here? But I tell you what, I made a decision that day. I said, listen, never again, from this day forward, never, ever will anybody have this much power over me again to be in control of my freedom. I am in complete control of my freedom. And I asked that guard for a piece of paper. I asked him for some paper, and I asked for an ink pen. And all they do is give you the little ink out of the pen. They don't even give you the whole pen the right way. I said, I'm gonna need about 3 of these because, you know, they be fucked up and whatever. But I literally wrote out on a piece of paper, I wrote out exactly how I wanted my life to be. And I had been kind of dipping into manifestation a little bit. And I literally wrote it out. I wrote, and I kid you not, to the punctuation mark is like damn near to the punctuation mark is exactly the way that my life is right now.